kind of sticking with the playoffs, like if you had to pick one player on the team, who's going to be your playoff riser?
Ooh, what a good question. Playoff riser. Mm, this is a really good question. All right, I'll take out, I guess, the obvious guys. Well, maybe not. I mean, you expect Cade obviously to be Cade, but I think Jalen Duren's just going to continue to take things to another level because we saw it even with Cade out with the collapsed lung. It's like, look, we need someone to step up in his spot and be, the primary scorer for now, which we saw different guys step up in those roles. But, between Kevin Herter at some points and Danis and, Duncan when he would have a great game. But I think Jalen Duren has consistently been like, look, I got you guys. Like I'll try and give you 20 a night at least. And I think he's going to be the one that's really, going to show out because I think we've seen on a lot of these winning teams, you need two guys that consistently can give you, you know, 20 to or 25 plus a night. And we've seen Jalen Duren's been able to do that. He's had multiple, I think we said it was his eighth or ninth 30-point game of his
Yeah.
career, and seven of them have come this year. So I think he's going to be able to turn it up a notch and help Kate out throughout this. But I feel like I'll give a bench answer as well. Um, I think Ron Holland is going to have a really good,
Yeah.
presence for this group throughout the playoffs because he's got a little fire under him too, as obviously as we've seen. Like they've had to hold him back. I'm still picturing the meme of like, who is he trying to fight against Utah last year? Do you remember? I think it
Jordan
was Utah.
Jordan Clarkson, he was trying
Yeah,
to square up during his rookie year because like I believe the play was like they bumped Paul Reed and like Paul's supposed to be like a vet in that instance, and like Ron's trying to square up as like a rookie.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he lead. I think Ron. He leads the NBA in loose balls recovered. I want
Yeah.
to say. Um, or I guess this team, or maybe it's just the team that does. But Ron's up there. I don't
Yeah,
have
him
all
and
the stats in front
Javante.
of me.
I think him and
Ja-
Javante are like top five in steals off the bench together, which is
Yep,
insane.
he's another one hidden weapon that comes out there, and he's a spark plug. Paul Reed. I mean, I just want to say the bench as a whole is this team's best weapon. The depth of this group, anyone could check in, and they're going to give you all they have and can change the game. You need someone that can start nailing threes. Put in Marcus Sasser. You need someone that's like your scrappy go-to guy for, I mean, on the defensive end, it could be Javante or Ron, as we just said. Um, I just love that each guy knows their role.
Hmm.
And I think we're going to see the team just step up to a whole other level. I really do. I just have this feeling. I just, I'm really excited. I just need Sunday to get here right now.
Right. I have actually two different players. So I have
Okay.
Duncan for me
Okay.
to be a playoff riser because I was looking at his numbers. So his numbers are very similar to his bubble run when he went absolutely berserk, where
Yeah.
he hit over 200 threes this year. I think he hit 220,
Yep.
shooting over 40% from three. Last time he did that was during the bubble run. And like the last 10 games of the season, he was shooting, I believe, like anywhere from 43 to 45% from three. Like he was just an absolute flamethrower. Something about the playoffs, like he just goes crazy for whatever reason. I think he could
Mm,
definitely be a playoff riser. And then a bench guy I have for you will be different. I think Kevin Herter also is going to have a really good playoffs. I mean, I
okay.
remember his playoff in Sacramento when they were calling him Red Velvet out there. Um,
Best
they
nickname, by the way.
yeah,
Love it.
yeah. That for sure, it's a top tier nickname. I know some people in the chat, it's like, "We should call him Murder Herder." I was like, "I don't know about that."
Oh, I haven't heard that one. Yeah,
Yeah, it's like
probably not, but
but I think both of those guys could definitely be playoff risers. Would not surprise me with Ron because his three-point ball at the end of the season started looking a lot better.
finally, right?
Yeah. So, I mean, I feel like there's a lot of people like obviously like Cade and Duran to me, I feel like are like number one and number two options. But I mean, it could be a guy like maybe Tolu Smith gets his number called and just crashing the
Right.
glass. Like the depth is insane, like you
I
mentioned.
just yeah. I mean, it's up and down. Like, it amazes me that it could be a different guy every night. It's not just the same few. Like, each guy has had a game this year where it's been their moment. And speaking of more guys on the bench, how about Paul Reed? 100% from the field. What? What are we doing? That's crazy, B-Ball Paul. I love it. He could be a riser as well.